Remember when your biggest life crisis was whether SpongeBob passed his boating test? Welcome to the time machine of Toons, where childhood was 2D, slapstick ruled, and logic took frequent vacations. Buckle up. Today we're counting down the top 10 all-time hit cartoon shows that made us laugh, cry, and occasionally question reality. 10. Ed, Edd n Eddy. Starting off with a bang, or should I say, a jawbreaker. At number 10 we've got Ed, Edd n Eddy. These three dorks turned suburban scamming into an Olympic sport. First, this show turned every neighborhood kid into a budding entrepreneur, except all we really sold was nonsense and chaos. And second, Ed alone carried the team with sheer dumb strength, questionable hygiene, and unfiltered comic gold. 9. Adventure Time. At number 9, it's Adventure Time. Aka the fever dream that somehow made us emotional over a stretchy dog and a boy with a hat shaped like rabbit ears. This show gave us emotional depth and apocalyptic weirdness. Like, why was a cartoon about friendship also low-key about nuclear fallout? Plus, the Ice King had more emotional complexity than most Oscar-winning roles. 8. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Number 8. Courage the Cowardly Dog, aka, why we all needed therapy before we could spell it. This pink panic ball taught us that love means facing literal demons for your grumpy grandma and her bald husband. And let's be real, some of those episodes were scarier than actual horror movies. Looking at you, CGI mummy. 7. Tom and Jerry. Sliding into 7 like Tom through a mousetrap. Tom and Jerry. The original slapstick icons who proved property damage is a love language. No dialogue needed, just frying pans, fireworks, and the eternal chase between cat and mouse. Jerry's smugness was unmatched, and Tom's pain tolerance, Olympic level. 6. Pokemon. Coming in at 6. Pokemon. Because what says healthy childhood, like forcing magical creatures into tiny balls and making them fight? Ash has been 10 for like 25 years. Immortality, check. And Pikachu, that electric mouse had more merch than any Marvel superhero. Number 5, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The only show where a talking dog and a stoner solved more crimes than the FBI. Every villain was a disgruntled janitor, and we never saw it coming. Every single time. Plus, Velma was basically Google before Google existed. 4. SpongeBob SquarePants. At 4, it's SpongeBob SquarePants, the sponge who lived in a pineapple under the sea and rented space in our brains forever. This show had jokes for kids, memes for teens, and existential dread for adults. It's a full package. Patrick Star deserves a Nobel Prize in idiocy. 3. Looney Tunes. Number 3, Looney Tunes, the OG cartoon chaos. These guys ran wild before TV had rules. Bugs Bunny was basically the first troll on record. That rabbit had no chill and all the wit. And Daffy Duck, just one bad day away from turning into a Batman villain. 2. The Simpsons, running longer than most of our attention spans, and marriages. They predicted, like, everything. Smartwatches, check. Trump presidency, terrifying, check. Homer Simpson is every dad's spirit animal, just with fewer responsibilities and more donuts. 1. Avatar, The Last Airbender. This wasn't just a cartoon, it was cinema. Epic storylines, complex characters, and more emotional damage than a Disney movie marathon. Zuko's redemption arc alone deserved an Emmy, or at least a warm hug. And there you have it, 10 iconic cartoon shows that basically raised us better than any adult ever did. If this list brought back memories, or triggered cartoon arguments in your brain, smash that like button like Tom hits Jerry, subscribe for more nostalgia-fueled chaos, and hit the bell so you never miss a trip down memory lane. This is the overall Stay Tuned.